guys, so it's another day at the farm here. It is, I think, 10 o'clock in the morning already. We were here at 7. Yeah, so right now I'm here at the grower slash brooder house. It's under construction, so finally we are expanding, so we really need to keep on, improving ourselves and keep on expanding so that you will not be stagnant in one place. So it's a very good decision for us to expand after a year. Actually, we didn't reach 1 year yet, so it is really good that we finally decided that we are going to start from day old chicks to ready to lay chicken, because it will cut the expenses really low. And then aside from that, probably in the next 1 month or in the next few weeks, this building here will be done. And the good thing about it is, the workers that we have right now have an experience when it comes to constructing a building, so we just utilize them and their knowledge. So I think only 4 people, including my husband, will be working here. But of course, if we needed more people, then we would add more. But as of the moment, since we are still acquiring the sources for building, for now, we're just going to start really slow until we have the finance. So today is going to be a continuation of our vlog from yesterday. So it is a part 1 of the topic, how much does it really cost to build a farm here in the Philippines, specifically a poultry farm. So right now, it's quite hot here, to be really honest, but I'll try my best to deliver to you the information as clear as I can. So I've discussed on the part 1 of the vlog regarding the cost of having a farm, specifically the poultry farm. So after considering all the 3 main things, now you would have to think about your cost. Now, I would suggest, if I know some of you probably have saved a lot of money, if you have a lot of resources, I would suggest to still start small and then work your way up. I know there's no other way but to expand, right? Unless if you want to keep everything just the same for the rest of your life, then it's all up to you. So right now we do have 2 poultry buildings. So building 1 has 500 capacity, and the building 2 has 1,000 capacity. And then we also have a stock room for your feeds, and we have the farmhouse, which is built for us and for our workers. So let's start with the farmhouse. So our farmhouse is, I think, 20 by 50 feet, and it costs approximately 237,000 pesos. So I think $1 right now is about 55 or 56 pesos. So you just have to convert that. And then the first building that we have was a bit expensive. It's almost 200,000 pesos. And then the second building cost us about 217, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, about 217,000 pesos. It is made of steel, and we decided not to put anything concrete yet because the farmland is not yet owned by us. So technically, that would be it for now. We are a bit satisfied of the building. Of course, we are still a beginner here, so there's still a lot of room to improve. But we're happy. We're also happy that we are finally expanding, and we are learning a lot in this process. The income itself, it's good. There is daily operation. Stockroom itself was about 70,000, though it is only very small. Another thing that you have to remember is the cage. The cage itself, every setup or every one set is for 48 heads, and it would cost you about 8,700 pesos. Again, the prices that I'm giving you depends on your location. The more suppliers that you can find in your location, the prices can become really cheap because, of course, demand versus supply. You just have to think about it. In our case, there's just a few suppliers that we could find here that provides really good service. So we chose one of those suppliers that has really good reviews. And yeah, so technically we invested on really good quality cages, as well as, you know, building our housing, because we plan to be in this industry for a very long time. Now you will have to consider your main source, which is the RTL, or the ready to lay chicken. So if you're in our area, normally it would cost you about 470 pesos per head or per chicken. So if you multiply that by 1,000, then definitely it will cost you a lot. Again, it depends on your resources and how much income you would want to have. Because again, the amount of income that you will be receiving normally would depend on how many heads that you have in your farm. So now let's discuss about the operational cost to run this business. So here you have to consider the feeds. 70% of your expenses comes from your feeds. Feeds is very important because if you don't give feeds to your chicken, they will not be able to perform and they will not be able to give you the eggs that you need. Normally, the peak production of your chicken is between 22 to 23 weeks old until 27. It depends on how you manage the chicken, and if they're really healthy, it can be longer than that, okay? Production rate probably would take about 95 to 98%. It depends again of your management, because in our case, actually batch 2 performed really well. We experienced about 99%. So technically there were, I think, only 2 chicken per day did not lay any eggs. So every day they do lay eggs. So I do count their eggs as per how many heads I have. So I divide it, and then that's how you get the percentage. Another thing that you would have to remember is supplementation. You have to give supplements as well to your chicken so that they will also eat well, perform well. So you also need, like human beings, we do need supplements for us to be able to perform really well in life, right? So in our case, we give supplements every now and then, and antibiotics, or not real antibiotics, medicine to treat any illnesses in the farm. Third thing that you would have to consider is your workers. So if you're the only one managing your farm, of course you will not have to pay for anyone. But if someone is working for you, that's also another expense in your operational costs. Another thing that you also have to consider is the amount of trays that you will be using every single day. Of course, you can't just give the tray on bare hands to your customers, right? So you really have to have a container or something that you can put your eggs onto to deliver it to your customers. Most of the time, here in the Philippines, we do practice, borrowing trays. So they're just going to return the trays to you, or they will pay you for the extra tray. But in our case, I decided to just add additional costs for the trays because some of the customers actually don't return the trays. So might as well add that to your costing, because anyway, if they return it, it's good. If they don't, then it's fine. So at least it won't hurt that much because it's already part of your costing. Another thing you also have to think about is your electricity and your water. Very, very important thing. Your chicken needs lighting, so we do follow lighting program, and they also need water, clean drinking water for them. The good thing about our farm is that my husband installed a few solar panels, so technically we have saved quite a bit when it comes to the electricity. And also for the water, there's a spring coming from our neighbors, so basically we just connected our water pipes from there, and then it goes to our farm. Now let's list down how much does it really cost to build having a 1,500 heads of layer poultry farm. So first, we have the farmhouse, and then second thing is the building. The third thing would be how many chickens you have, and the fourth thing is your cage. And then the total would be this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my vlog for today. I hope you got something from this video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.